Now on Coast TV News.
Boardwalk crackdown.
This is a family town. We have a lot of children here.
Ocean City leaders want to keep explicit merchandise out of sight.
Tax breaks for seniors.
Anything that can help seniors.
Sussex County expanding tax exemptions, how much seniors could save and who qualifies.
Rehoboth police pay bump.
So they deserve a raise because they work hard.
A big salary boost and full health care. How this change aims to attract more officers.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
A family-friendly boardwalk. That is the goal by Ocean City Council. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakettis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with potential fines for explicit merchandise along the boardwalk.
If approved, this would apply to stores that sell merchandise with inappropriate languages or images that are right in the public view. The council says the goal is to protect minors. Some say the fines might be too strict. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe is live there in Ocean City. Kevin, the fines would be pretty hefty.
The Ocean City Boardwalk may be slow now, but during the summertime, that's a different story.
The summertime is very, very busy. This boardwalk is packed, especially on 4th of July weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Those are the biggest weekends we have down here.
Big crowds mean big opportunities for stores on the boardwalk, selling anything from sweatshirts to coffee mugs and more. But some of the stuff on the racks can have explicit or profane language on merchandise in plain view for anyone to see. And that's something the Ocean City Council is trying to change.
This is a family town. We have a lot of children here.
The council has discussed a regulation that would restrict certain merchandise from appearing at the front of the store and would only allow it in the back where minors can't see when walking the boardwalk. Durbin Hamilton thinks this is a good idea.
We're advertised as a family resort, so I believe that it should be in the back of the store. It shouldn't be storefront for little kids to see that.
According to the Ocean City agenda, they are not breaking any First Amendment rights, saying obscenity is not protected by the First Amendment. If approved, the first fine handed out would be a strict $500 fine, something Geraldine Watkins says is too high for a first violation.
A warning first, and in case you have an employee working here like we do seasonally and they put it out front, give the owner a chance to get that straightened out.
Watkins hopes to see a little less salty language in front of stores, but hopes the town isn't hurting businesses with these hefty fines.
Now, the council had a work session today about this proposal, so nothing official yet, but they're moving it forward and probably going to do that in the future.
And that's not the only fine on the table. OC Council also thinking about parking fines being increased during special events, things like the 4th of July fireworks or even the cruising event. The council pushed this proposal ahead to a first reading next meeting. And all of this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know what concerns you most about explicit merchandise.
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. 67%, that's gone up about 12%. Say impact on kids, business rights, and tourism image getting a little vote, and it's changing on screen right now.
Maddie, quicker with the math there than I would have been. You can go vote at coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app, and we will show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11.
The man accused of killing Berlin teenager Gavin Knupp has pled guilty. Tyler Mayu pled guilty to felony failure to remain at the scene of an accident resulting in death. Here he is there. Also at today's motions hearing, Mayu admitted for the first time he was the driver of the car that hit Gavin Knupp. That charge carries a maximum of 10 years in prison, but the state is recommending a little more than 3 years. Mayu will remain in jail until he's sentenced March 19th.
If you're not familiar with the case, let me explain. Gavin Knupp was a 14-year-old when he was killed while walking on a road in Ocean Pines. This happened on July 11th, 2022. After a lot of outcry and months later, Tyler Mayu was charged, but all 17 charges he faced were for violations of motor vehicle law. The Milford Police Department is adding 3 new cars to their inventory, 3 new electric cars. With all the extra expenses included, the department recently purchased these vehicles for almost $200,000. But the cars are being evaluated before administrators and staff can drive them to and from work. One person we spoke with in Milford told Coast TV he's not a fan of the cars being electric powered.
we're paying into those cars, and it's just a waste. You know, if you think about electric cars, you know, they you know, when it's wintertime, cold weather and electric doesn't mix. You know, condensation from the cold weather, you know, water and electric don't mix. That's why you had Tesla, those cars catch on fire, because it just doesn't mix.
The cars are currently operational, but the police say the final checks still need to be done before the cars can be taken home.
New data shows what is keeping Ocean Pines police busy. Since the last meeting, the chief says there's been 125 traffic stops. Chief Robinson says domestic incidents are the leading cause for 911 calls in Ocean Pines. There have also been complaints regarding cell phone service. Robinson says efforts to improve cell service, though, is underway.
A car accident on Route 9 required one man to be airlifted. You can see the accident coming up on your screen here. Fires responders say that a Subaru drove in front of the Silverado near Joseph's Road. According to first responders, the Subaru driver has serious injuries.
Let's go ahead and take a live look into Ocean City now. Beautiful view. Our first alert chief meteorologist Paul Williams joins us now with a look at our forecast. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Maddie, and a good evening to all. We're enjoying the wonderful benefit of temperatures climbing, well, soaring above the norm for this time of the year. Right now, we're at 44 at Ocean City. A little bit cooler there, but we're going to stay in the mid-40s. But it was really warm just about everywhere else. Take a look at this, for example. We warmed to a high of 67 degrees today. That's 10 away from the record high, but 17 above the norm for this time of the year. And that was a nice change of pace. Right now, we are literally 11 degrees warmer than we were just 24 hours ago. So we're still in the midst of this warming trend, and it feels mighty nice, Charlie. But guess what? Even this good thing will eventually come to an end. We'll talk about that in your forecast.
Thank you, Paul. New tonight, the Delaware Department of Agriculture has launched a new program they say will help farmers save on crop insurance premiums. The program will reduce 2025 insurance costs by 30% for farmers who had coverage in 2024, with a maximum savings of $10 per acre. It is designed to make crop insurance more affordable. For more on this new program, check out CoastTV.com.
A big update on property reassessment in Sussex County that's causing a lot of concern. Let's walk you through it. It's been decades since Sussex property values were last updated. So in some cases, the value of your home, it's gone way, way, way up. In other cases, though, actually property values went down. So whatever your home's value, this is the new information. The impact is limited right now, at least with county taxes. Follow me on this one. Per state code, the county shall not collect more than 15% in property taxes than the year prior when there's an assessment.
In other words, don't panic, because even if your house value is a whole lot higher than it was, you're not paying a whole lot more in county taxes. The county has committed to staying what's called revenue neutral. At a presentation today, Finance Director Gina Jennings showed how the current county property tax rate is 44.5 cents per $100 of value. But in order to stay revenue neutral, i.e. so they don't charge you a whole lot more money, the proposed tax rate will shrink all the way down to 2.15 cents. All in all, the same amount of tax revenue is coming in, just a lot lower on a tax rate.
And actually right now, there is a property tax calculator on the county's website. That's where you can see what your estimated tax will be. Now, it does depend on your school district, because there are school taxes that differ, and your home's new assessed value, which you can also find on the county's website. We're showing that calculator right there. And a small part of today's presentation, that calculator, those new numbers. Another part was ensuring existing senior tax credits stayed in place. Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken joins us live outside the county building. Emma, seniors you spoke with say this break will make a big difference.
Maddie, the county says it's updating its current and long-standing program. Bottom line here, even if seniors' property values go way up, they may still be eligible for a credit on their bill. Low-income seniors get up to $12,500 off their taxable assessment. With new assessed values, the county says that number would go up to $229,000. Income restrictions will stay the same. Seniors applying for the exemption can't make more than $6,000 per year or $7,500 if they're married. Those numbers do not include Social Security benefits or other retirement benefits. Some seniors we spoke with are grateful for the tax relief.
Anything that can help seniors, especially people that don't have that cushion, don't have that income. They're maybe by themselves, a widow or a widower.
This is a complicated story. There are other tax programs, such as the Disabled Veterans Tax Credit. We have links to all of this on our website at CoastTV.com. Live in Sussex County, Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
New tonight, Delaware lawmakers are exploring nuclear energy. State Senator Brian Richardson has introduced a resolution to create a task force that will look into the feasibility of using what's called small modular reactors. Richardson says it could provide a reliable, cost-effective, and carbon-free energy source. If approved, the task force will study a potential location, economic impacts, and environmental factors.
Each Friday, if you want something happy, go to this, coasttv.com/sign up, because that's where you can get our Feel Good Friday newsletter. We send directly to your inbox fun things to do, features, and just good vibes. So sign up right now and you can get that directly to your inbox on Friday. That's Friday, though. We have a lot more news to get to tonight,
including basketball Bayside Championship. Stephen Decatur and Cambridge South Dorchester facing off in a rematch.
And it's looking like it'll be warmer than usual until we get to the weekend. I'll show you what I mean by that coming up.
First, the results of an agreement between Rehoboth Beach Police's union and the city commissioners. We're back in just 60 seconds.
I actually had a baby tooth that never came out.
My bottom teeth were a little crooked.
One of my bottom teeth did not grow in as a child.
I didn't even have a tooth.
I had some crowding, so Smiles Correct worked great for me.
It's never too late to get things straight.
Smiles Correct clear aligners are made in-house at Tillman Orthodontics, so you'll save time and money.
It was helpful that you guys had 2 separate locations.
You can only get Smiles Correct at Tillman Orthodontics.
Learn more about Smiles Correct clear aligners with a free consultation.
At Arctic Heating and Air Conditioning, we are offering great deals on new system replacements. We have financing options from 0% for 36 months or options with payments below $95 a month. Don't need financing? Arctic is offering instant rebates up to $1,400. Qualifying customers can receive up to a $2,000 federal tax credit on Energy Star certified systems, and Delmarva Power customers can receive up to a $960 instant rebate on select systems.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Rehoboth Beach commissioners and the Rehoboth Beach Police Department reaching a 3-year deal.
The agreement comes with a base salary increase and a benefits package.
Coast TV News reporter Zakia Jennings is in the newsroom right now.
Zakia, you spoke with people in the city about this new agreement.
Maddie, Charlie, I spoke with locals and the Rehoboth Beach Police Chief. Both seem to share similar feelings about these new changes. The Rehoboth Beach Police Department, they're currently hiring, and for those who start working in April, they will see an increased base salary and 100% health care coverage. Rehoboth Beach Police Chief Keith Banks says there aren't a lot of changes to the agreement, but the most notable is the salary increase.
It's to be competitive with other departments around. So they thought it was fair, and ultimately the city thought that was fair too, and to be competitive and get good personnel in here.
The current base salary is $64,000. That will now make a significant jump up to $78,000, with a 4% cost of living increase each year. Something Maria Edwards, who recently moved to Rehoboth Beach, says is important and well-deserved, especially in this area.
I think it's perfect because the cost of living down here is expensive, so they deserve a raise because they work hard.
The new agreement will go into effect on April 1st. Chief Banks told Coast TV the union and the city landed on this agreement after doing a study where they looked at police departments in neighboring areas, including Lewis, Dewey Beach, and Milford. Back to you.
Here's a look at your forecast for your evening planner. Plan on it staying mild, a little chilly early in the morning, but we're going to warm up again tomorrow. You're going to love the forecast. Stick around.
Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Huh. Looks like the Millers got some new furniture. And the Garcias? What? The Tippleworths? Orange Days. Honey!
Orange Days are here. Ashley's biggest sale of the year. Don't miss it.
Secondhand smoke lingers for hours. And it's killed almost 3 million people since 1964. When you smoke in the house, everyone in the house smokes. So, take it outside. Visit takeitoutside.de.org.
A wet crawl space is a lurking hazard, inviting mold, rot, and structural worries. The answer is Brazier's Crawl Space Encapsulation. Our specialist tailors the solution to your exact crawl space. Our expert team cleans and upgrades your crawl space into a pristine, protected environment, and we only use April Air dehumidifiers, reliable and robust, complete with a 5-year warranty. Take the first step to a drier, safer home. Call Brazier's or visit our website. Your peace of mind is just one call away.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays, anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups and unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go, with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Bringing stuff to people at home that will change their lives or change the lives of the community is important. And while it's nice when we talk about the big national stories, the reason we're here is to connect people with what's going on right on Delmarva. And it's a very interesting community. It's not like a lot of other places, so you need that connection.
Coast TV, our community, your news, where every story hits close to home.
Huh. Looks like the Millers got some new furniture. And the Garcias? What? The Tippleworths? Orange Days. Honey!
Orange Days are here. Ashley's biggest sale of the year. Don't miss it.
Join America's favorite game.
You never know what's going to happen.
For the I can't believe it. And always for the unexpected.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
That's not it, but thank you.
Tuesday at 7 on Coast TV.
The excitement returns.
The Jeopardy Invitational Tournament.
Players from the past are back.
Fantastic game.
Only one will emerge champion.
Who knows what's next?
Tuesday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Coast TV weather can be heard on Coast Country.
When you get an opportunity to enjoy temperatures 17 degrees above the norm for a typical winter day, that's quite a treat, which is what we enjoyed today. And we're going to enjoy a few more treats for the next couple of days in a row. Our tunnel and razor camera in Lewis, 58 degrees right now. And the farther you go inland, the warmer we are at this present time. But we'll drop down to about 50 degrees by 9 o'clock under mostly clear skies. Speaking of clear skies, we are totally clear at this point and will remain that way. Ultimately, we are going to brace for a chance of a spot shower or two to kind of sashay through the area by Thursday. But even that chance of rain is looking brief at best, okay? But for right now, we're holding at 61 in Redden, 55 right now in Delmar as well as Seaford, and we're about 10 to 11 degrees above where we were just 24 hours ago. So we're continuing to trend in that warmer direction. Highs for tomorrow, thanks to abundant sunshine, we're looking at a high of 60 in Georgetown, 54 in Lewis, 53 for the high, Rehoboth Beach. Winds out of the northwest for us in Cambridge, and 59 for the high. Still mostly sunny skies, 54 in Ocean City, 53 Chincoteague, Snow Hill 59 for the high, and that's also what we're expecting for the high in Pocomoke City. For the next 5 days, listen, we have a bump, a slight chance, about a 24% chance of rain on Thursday, and our earlier run was like at 40 to 45, and it's dropped since we ran the model again. So even that chance of rain is looking sketchy at best. 50s for the morning time on Thursday, then we have this quick slice of rain that's going to slide through. Even when it shows up, 8 o'clock it's there, 9 o'clock it's gone. That's for the most northern portions of our viewing area. For Thursday in the morning time, listen, we're in the 60s in the morning time, and we stay in the 60s most of the day. And then by 7:30, we'll see that spot shower push on through. Here's a look at your extended forecast. Everything's looking awfully beautiful and warm and all the other adjectives you'd like to describe that warm weather, except for Sunday and Monday. We're going to go back to being that 4-letter word, cold, not snow.
In the second matchup of our doubleheader tonight, it's a rematch of the Bayside Boys Basketball Championship from a season ago. Tonight, Stephen Decatur is looking to avenge a 13-point loss to Cambridge South Dorchester on this court last year. Both teams come into this matchup with an undefeated record in conference play. Let's start with the Seahawks, who are looking to end an 8-year drought and capture their second conference title in program history. Decatur is 19-1 on the season, and the defending Bayside South Player of the Year, David Chandler, leads the way, averaging 19.5 points per game, and he has plenty of support from teammates like senior Noah Tucker. On the flip side, Cambridge South Dorchester is going for back-to-back titles tonight. Kobe Ennals and Samaj Pinder have helped the Vikings to an undefeated regular season at 20-0. Their only blemish coming to Seaford at the Governor's Challenge. Tip-off is at 6:45 p.m. live over the air on the Delmarva Sports Network. And the Girls Bayside Championship tipped off first here from the Wagcomico Youth and Civic Center. So tune in now to see the finish of that game as QAC takes on Y-High, and the Tribe is looking for their second straight Bayside Championship. And of course, you can watch all the highlights from both matchups on the final score at 10:30 tonight. Reporting from Salisbury, Maryland for the Delmarva Sports Network, I'm Michelle Roberts.
Join America's favorite game.
You never know what's going to happen.
For the I can't believe it. And always for the unexpected.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
That's not it, but thank you.
Are you ready?
Tuesday at 7 on CoastTV.
The excitement returns.
The Jeopardy Invitational Tournament.
Players from the past are back.
Fantastic game.
Only one will emerge champion.
Who knows what's next?
Tuesday at 7:30 on CoastTV.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours, so you can work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late.
Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends February 28th.
Hi, I'm Heidi Gilmore, a partner at Brockstead Mandalis Federico, and I would like to introduce you to our newest partner at the firm, Michelle Wins. Michelle and I handle real estate transactions. We work well together because we share a very strong work ethic.
I've been practicing real estate for the last decade with Heidi by my side. I'm excited to take on this new leadership role.
When you're looking for experience and efficiency for your transaction, make sure you call the right lawyers.
Yes, Brockstead Mandalis Federico, right lawyers, right now.
It's Tommy Bahama Month at Johnny Janosic. Explore the casual and comfortable take on luxury living. And for a limited time, take 50% off list prices on all Tommy Bahama and Lexington home furnishings. Create the look you've dreamed of at our lowest prices of the year. Transform your home into an everlasting utopia with the top-selling brands on everyone's wish list. Your paradise awaits. Shop Tommy Bahama Month for a limited time only at all Johnny Janosic locations.
Designed to outlast and outlive. Toyota trucks are unmatched, unstoppable, unequaled. Take Tacoma, now with an available iForce Max turbocharged hybrid engine, outfitted with the most advanced tech and ready for anything. Buy a Tacoma now with 3.99% APR, and all new Toyotas come standard with Toyota Care. Toyota, let's go places.
Most Planet Fitness clubs are open 24 hours, so you can work out whenever.
We're coming in early. Staying late.
Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends February 28th.
For 150 years, Ocean City, Maryland has been somewhere to smile about. From our beautiful beaches to our iconic boardwalk, we've been creating memories that last a lifetime, whether you're chasing the perfect wave, a hole-in-one, or a sunset stroll. Celebrate our 150th anniversary with 150 days of celebrations, special events, and deals all year long. Book now and save in 2025 at ococean.com/150. Ocean City, Maryland, somewhere to smile about.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
The race for open space, raising money for the 4th Street Forest Preserve. It's coming back to Lewis April 5th. All of the proceeds go to that 4th Street Preserve campaign to help save Lewis's last big open forest. Now, the 5K run and 1 mile walk starts at 9 a.m. April 5th, and I will serve as MC.
Hey, how about that? It's always fun. We have an update on the male harp seal rescued from Dewey Beach last week. His name is Montebello. Kind of love that. Little Italian work there. According to the National Aquarium Stranding Response, after being treated for eye discharge and lice, he's now back at sea. Montebello even got a satellite transmitter to help track his movements and support his safe return to the wild.
And another seal was rescued today around 11 a.m. Here's the video of that. This was a gray seal pup named Pisces. According to the Mayor Institute, Pisces was found at the South York Beach crossing in Fenwick Island. Now, Mayor says Pisces unfortunately suffered from bite wounds. Oh, there he is back there. And he was sent to the National Aquarium in Baltimore for further treatment.
Well, we hope he makes it a clear bill of health. All right, temperatures falling into the 40s for later on tonight. And listen, our umbrella winners, Amanda Mills of Seaford, congratulations. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by Brockstead, Mendalis, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. We are A-OK with warm weather till we get to Sunday and Monday.
All right, Paul, thank you very much, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.